How's it going, everybody? The first half of the spring sale just started on PlayStation. It's running from now until April 8th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 75% off. Every day, I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. For $16, 60% off, Nier Automata, Game of the Yorha Edition, is a post-apocalyptic action RPG following the Yorha android squad as they battle invading machine lifeforms in a beautifully desolate world. You'll engage in high-speed combat that blends hack-and-slash action with shooter mechanics, explore hauntingly gorgeous environments, and uncover a deeply emotional story full of existential themes, philosophical questions, and multiple endings. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $17, 50% off, the Bloodborne Complete Edition bundle is an action RPG where players hunt nightmarish creatures and uncover the dark secrets of Yharnam, a cursed city plagued by a deadly endemic illness and haunted by unspeakable horrors. Players explore treacherous streets, battle grotesque foes, and survive the horrors of a gothic world while also experiencing the Old Hunters DLC, revealing the sinister past of Yharnam's hunters. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $18, 70% off, Nier Replicant is an action RPG where you play a young man traveling a ruined world with the magical tome Grimoire Vice, seeking the sealed verses to cure his sister Yona's terminal illness before it's too late. You'll battle twisted shades using fluid real-time combat, explore melancholy landscapes, and unravel a layered narrative filled with cryptic lore, shifting perspectives, and powerful emotional revelations. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $15, 40% off, Outer Wilds is an open-world mystery where you explore a solar system trapped in an endless time loop, uncovering secrets, hidden ruins, and ancient civilizations while piecing together the fate of a dying cosmos. You'll pilot your ship and navigate hazardous planets that change over time, from crumbling surfaces to shifting sand-covered cities, using gadgets to investigate signals, decode alien messages, and survive. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $15, 75% off, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a sci-fi mystery epic where 13 intertwining stories follow high school students caught in a desperate battle to defend humanity from mysterious kaiju invasions. You'll explore hand-drawn 2D environments and connect each character's narrative, then switch to fast-paced, top-down mech combat where you customize Sentinels with powerful weaponry and special abilities to fight colossal enemies. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $14, 30% off, Cuphead is a run-and-gun boss rush masterpiece inspired by 1930s cartoons, featuring hand-drawn cell animation, watercolor backgrounds, and an incredible jazz soundtrack throughout its stunning, chaotic world. Battle your way through surreal worlds filled with bizarre, imaginative enemies and bullet hell chaos that demands precision, patience, and quick reflexes, whether playing solo or with a friend as Cuphead or Mugman. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $25, 50% off, Final Fantasy XVI is an epic dark fantasy RPG where you follow Clive Rossfield, the first Shield of Rosaria, sworn to protect his younger brother Joshua, the Dominant of the Phoenix. When tragedy strikes, Clive is thrust into a gripping tale of vengeance against Ifrit, a dark icon whose catastrophic power threatens the land, as you journey through a beautifully realized world shaped by colossal icons and their wielders. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $30, 50% off, Lies of P is a dark Souls-like that reimagines the story of Pinocchio against the hauntingly elegant Belle Epoque, blending gothic atmosphere with brutal, methodical combat. Play as a puppet created by Geppetto, navigating the madness and bloodlust of Prat, while a mysterious voice guides you to adapt your weapons and skills, unravel the city's secrets, and choose whether to confront challenges with truth or weave lies to survive. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Tetris Effect Connected is a reinvention of the classic puzzle game, turning every match into a hypnotic audio-visual experience where music, visuals, and effects pulse in sync with your moves to create a truly meditative flow. It features over 30 stages and 10 modes that evolve dynamically as you play, blending beauty with challenge, while cross-platform multiplayer adds both cooperative and competitive options. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For 20 bucks, 60% off, Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age is a high-definition remaster of the classic JRPG, rebuilt with modernized battle systems, a revamped Zodiac job system, and enhanced visuals that bring the world of Ivalice to life like never before. You'll follow Princess Ashe, Vaughn, and a cast of unlikely heroes across a war-torn kingdom, engaging in strategic real-time combat, exploring sprawling cities and dungeons, and uncovering political intrigue. It's a 91 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For 35 bucks, 50% off, Silent Hill 2 is a haunting psychological survival horror remake that follows James Sunderland as he returns to the fog-shrouded town after receiving a letter from his deceased wife. Rebuilt with modern visuals, immersive sound design, and an over-the-shoulder camera, the town feels more oppressive as you explore expanded locations, solve puzzles, and confront manifestations born from James' fractured psyche. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For 10 bucks, 85% off, Star Wars Jedi Survivor continues Cal Kestis' journey in a third-person action adventure where the galaxy grows darker and more dangerous, forcing him to confront the Empire and survive against overwhelming threats at every turn. You'll master enhanced force powers, new lightsaber combat styles, and creative ability combos to take on challenging enemies in cinematic encounters that test timing, skill, and strategy. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For 12 bucks, 80% off, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is an open-world action RPG where you play as a Spartan hero navigating ancient Greece, shaping your destiny and influencing history through the choices you make in a world on the brink of chaos. You'll explore untamed landscapes and bustling cities, engage in large-scale battles, complete quests that affect the world around you, and develop your character with abilities, weapons, and gear. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For 24 bucks, 60% off, Persona 3 Reload is a reimagined RPG where you step into the shoes of a transfer student thrust into the mysterious Dark Hour, awakening powerful abilities while forging bonds that shape the fate of friends and the world. You'll explore this hidden hour, engage in turn-based combat against shadows, and balance daily life on Port Island, from attending school and part-time jobs to deepening relationships that influence the story. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For 40 bucks, 60% off, Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package gathers the epic saga of Sora, Donald, and Goofy as they journey across Disney and Pixar worlds to stop another Keyblade war. This complete collection includes 1.5 and 2.5 Remix, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and 3, delivering hundreds of hours of action, story, and exploration across beloved worlds, iconic characters, and magical adventures. It's an 80 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 550 hours to finish all the games in the collection. For 20 bucks, 67% off, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, brings 3 iconic stories to a new generation, with enhanced textures, draw distances, and GTA 5 style controls for a more modernized experience. Explore bustling Liberty City with Claude, neon-soaked Vice City with Tommy Vercetti, and early San Andreas as CJ, with recent patches bringing them more in line with the original experiences. It's a 95 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 130 hours to get all 3 platinums. For 14 bucks, 65% off, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a remastered kart racing experience that brings the beloved classic roaring back with upgraded visuals, tighter controls, and all your favorite tracks, characters, and power-ups. You'll power slide through challenging and creative courses, perform stylish tricks, and compete online or locally with friends while unlocking new karts, arenas, and customization options to dominate the leaderboards. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For 20 bucks, 50% off, Dragon Quest XI-S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is the ultimate version of the acclaimed RPG, featuring all original content plus extra character scenarios, orchestral or original soundtrack options, and enhanced visuals. Embark on an epic journey as the chosen hero hunted across the vast world of Erdrea, and unite a band of loyal companions to overthrow dark forces threatening to plunge the realm into chaos. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For 15 bucks, 62% off, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is a stunning reimagining of the opening chapter of the original classic, retelling Cloud Strife's escape from the oppressive city of Midgar with modern visuals, voice acting, and cinematic storytelling. Intergrade also includes episode Intermission, a brand new side story starring Yuffie, following Yuffie's covert mission to infiltrate Shinra, link up with Avalanche, and steal powerful materia. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For 21 bucks, 40% off, Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG where you follow two children of the solstice who harness the power of the sun and moon to battle an ancient alchemist's monstrous creations and uncover hidden secrets. You'll explore lush islands, solve environmental puzzles, and engage in timing-based combat that rewards precise inputs, smart party synergy, and creative use of spells and combos across a richly crafted, retro-inspired world. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For 21 bucks, 70% off, Star Wars Outlaws is an open-world action-adventure game where you play as scoundrel Kay Vess, risking it all to gain freedom and carve out a new life while navigating the galaxy's dangerous criminal underworld. Explore bustling cities and sprawling outdoor landscapes on your speeder, take on high-stakes missions for crime syndicates, and pilot your ship, the Trailblazer, in thrilling dogfights against the Empire and rival outlaws. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For 24 bucks, 60% off, Octopath Traveler 2 is a JRPG blending HD 2D pixel art and 3D CG to create a beautifully detailed, immersive world where 8 travelers each follow unique paths filled with personal goals and emotional storylines. Explore Celistia's diverse regions, from bustling cities to open seas, engaging in strategic combat using familiar break and boost mechanics, while developing each character's jobs and path actions to shape your journey. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For 17 bucks, 75% off, Doom Eternal Deluxe Edition puts you in the Slayer's boots as Hell's armies invade Earth, delivering an epic single-player campaign of fast-paced, push-forward first-person combat across dimensions. The Deluxe Edition includes the Year 1 Pass, giving access to 2 campaign expansions, The Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2, where you battle through Urdak and Hell to confront cosmic threats and the Dark Lord himself. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For 30 bucks, 40% off, Diablo 4 delivers a massive next-gen action RPG where you'll master countless abilities, battle endless demonic hordes, and scour nightmarish dungeons for legendary loot. Explore a dark open world filled with terrifying creatures, memorable characters, and a gripping campaign you can tackle solo or with friends, then dive into robust endgame activities like challenging massive world bosses and participating in seasonal events. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For 16 bucks, 70% off, Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection is a rhythm game bundle that brings together Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight in a one stylish package. With iconic Persona soundtracks adapted for rhythm gameplay, character customization, and social events that deepen bonds with teammates, it delivers stylish, fan-focused musical fun. It's a 75 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to get all 3 platinums. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.